My vision when managing a company and people is to identify what the purpose is. I start with what's the need and then work your way backwards. When you're in business, your people are your largest liability, but your greatest asset, and your customers are the same way. And so in Ankeny, I think that the challenge is to create an environment of company where people want to go there because they don't need to go there. And I think my leadership style probably is more educational. I grew up with an education background. That was my first job, teaching and coaching. If they understand the purpose, they understand the process, and they're trained and educated and taught correctly, and you use those teachable moments where you hear somebody on the phone talking, or you see something that's done well, you call that out, or you see something that needs to be worked on. So I think my leadership style is really hard on the education side, but understanding that every once in a while you have to bark at people to make something happen, and you can't be afraid to do that, but you got to use that sparingly. I think the largest strategy is to teach everybody in the corporation from the ground up. I don't care if I hire a vice president new to the company, they start with collections and scanning. They start with the smallest menial task. If they have to clean the bathroom, they clean the bathroom. If you start from that area and start from the bottom, innovation starts with people seeing the whole process, and then they see areas where they think, well, we probably could do that better, or have an idea for this. There's the quantitative and the qualitative milestones. I think the quantitative milestone was the year the company made the first $1 million. I thought that I would never, ever be able to grow a company that could do that. And then after we surpassed that, it was, oh, that's an expectation. I would say my greatest accomplishment was being successful enough that I could do other things and give back. You really can't help other people until you're okay. And I've said this before, it's like being on an airplane, put your mask on first. I think as a future CEO, be a student of people. We can do whatever we want, but without the human resources, the employees and the customers, it's always the last thing that happens is human interaction. We're gonna have AI, we're gonna have everything else that's out there that's gonna strategically place us, but those are just tools. And if you don't have the right people wielding those tools, it's not gonna make a difference. So understand the workforce coming up, understand, get into the schools, go see Innovative Hub that Ankeny's doing, go to Orbis, see what's coming up and what you're looking for, because those are your future customers, those are your future suppliers, those are your future employees. Be open enough to identify and see where you can change your leadership style or change your company so that the future generations want to work for you. They don't necessarily have to anymore. I mean, we have food, we have water, and Ankeny is a unique place. And so how do you do that? Be a student of what the needs are and then supply that. The CEO of the Year award, I don't necessarily feel deserving. I think there's a lot of people out there that work hard that don't get noticed. I feel proud that the peers, and especially in this organization, the peers that you're around are the best of the best. So an award like this is a milestone. It's not a capstone of a career, but it's a milestone. It's something you can measure. And for that, I'm thankful.